Home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here at Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with the Houston Texans. It's been a rough year for folks all across this great country, but football's back. The Texans and Chiefs, 2020 season underway. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Mahomes now on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
From 24-yard line.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 24. After the interception, here's Watson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked on by Bashaw Breeland. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. But certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL, but I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Texans' 18-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
It's a gain.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
1st and goal at the 1.
Let's go, D. 55 mark, guys, 55. I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are going to take a first quarter lead. An out route there for the score, a quick out route there for the score.
Yeah, you're not really surveying the defense on this one. You're just counting on timing, making this play happen. 1-2, ball's out of his hands, knows where he's going, just puts it to the outside. Touchdown.
His kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Makes the score Chiefs 7, Texans 0. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And that's complete to Cooks. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
17 yards.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Now a first down throw, Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. The improv act there, good for 9. And now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. Screenplay, Johnson. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down to the 28-yard line. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
First down, Texans.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They were looking for Johnson that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again is Watson. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Pass complete to
Jordan Akins. Touchdown, 28 yards. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game.
His kick,
and he puts it through.
That ties the game at 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
On the tackle.
Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line.
The Houston ball carrier.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards.
6 yards left on 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Here's Watson. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. Running from the gun, Johnson. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Ball carrier.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
These two teams all tied after 1.
7-7.
Well, that last completion is certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd. From the gun, here's Watson. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that's caught inside the 35. And down inside the 10 at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
The defense, they weren't fooled on that post route. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to fool them, because you saw the other route combinations, didn't you? Anything that they were running trying to draw attention away from the deep part of the field, but still had.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. 51 to the mic.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City 1st.
I know it's a little bit of a cliche to talk about all the tight ends who are really wide receivers in the NFL, but Travis Kelsey fits that perfectly. He led all tight ends last season with over 1,200 yards receiving, 4th in the NFL. I think he's one of the gold standards in the league for the tight end position, and I don't know if anyone has any more fun playing the game than Travis Kelsey.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now here's Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
The first down carry here for Johnson. Bringing him to the ground defensively, Tedrick Thompson.
Houston ball carrier.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
The Chiefs' 44-yard line.
And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
And it's third down.
A shotgun snap for Watson. He gets this one to Johnson. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
Complete to Duke Johnson.
The drive stays alive. A third down gain of 8.
Texans first down.
On first down, Watson. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Watson.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
He's letting it fly for Cooks, and that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's fourth down.
A 50-yard attempt.
And this one is right down Broadway. And it's now 3-0 Texans. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards on the play. First down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
50-yard line.
Now Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Ross Blacklock on the tackle. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Brings up second and 7 at the 47-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the
So from the 36 now, first and 10. shotgun snap to Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
He's letting it fly for Cooks, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Houston. Brandon Cooks, 76 yards. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability.
Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Kelsey, the intended receiver there, but it's going to be second down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Mahomes going to throw. That one complete to Hill. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Tyreek Hill certainly makes the front office look good when they spend a 5th-round pick on a guy. Then in his first 4 seasons, 4 Pro Bowl nominations. Anytime he touches the football, he's a threat to take it the distance. Hard to get on the ground one-on-one in the open field. If you miss, in the blink of an eye, he's putting 6 on the board.
And going deep for Hill. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 66 yards. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. Oh, he missed it. No good. So this remains a 4-point game.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field.
Number 4.
Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Up with 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson being chased out left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Third.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Out of the gun, Watson. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Intended for Brandon Cooks.
On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. Fielded just inside the 20. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. He gets it to Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Watson to give. This is Johnson. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. A give the first man through Gillespie of the fullback. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Texans will add on to their lead. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Texans 24, Chiefs 13. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
That goes for a gain of 31. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Guess who? J.J. Watt, as he so often does, getting in there to wreak havoc. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 29 yards. First down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Now Mahomes. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
First down and goal to go.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Toward the pylon, caught. A gain of 9 there. Sets up second and goal.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Second and goal from the 1. They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. They tried to get the nose of the football across to no avail, and now it's third and goal. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. And here's Edwards-Helaire. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
24.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Second and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Watson. It's complete to Fuller. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Watson looks to throw again. Throw right side into the hands of Akins. And he is finally out of bounds, just shy of the 5, all the way down at the 6. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards. To the air yet again, Watson. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. It was Breeland Speaks getting home to the quarterback that time.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Duke Johnson, the one he was looking for. But now it's 3rd and goal. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Now Watson on 3rd and goal. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We're back now in KC. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th.
The field goal.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a one-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a two-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. That'll bring up second down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards on the play, first down.
That's good for a
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sack back at about the 43-yard line. Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for third down. The Chiefs on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Houston.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right now.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Play. 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
2nd and 10. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 28 yards there, and give him a first down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 26-yard line. They'll run it with Johnson. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Duke Johnson, 26 yards. And the Texans push further out in front. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll let this go for the end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter, and just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. No gain on the play there, second down. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on second and 10. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Will Fuller was the intended target. Third down here.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down.
Fourth down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They turn to the fullback, Gillespie, and he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
He was brought down.
Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They go to Johnson again. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
On the play. And the Texans first down.
They'll run on first down. Johnson. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under the